Hello, hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of July the 27th to August the 2nd. Let's see what your download messages are here. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Okay, take time to heal something. All right. Let's see what we have here for your tarot cards. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through another week? Keeping in mind, this is a general. Not every single card or the energy they carry will resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. Only take what does, throw the rest out into the universe. But if you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions, all that information is posted below each and every one of my videos, where my website is, and how you can schedule a reading with me. All right, let's see what we have here. Coming in with your first card, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles, and you have the Four of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Devil. They've been coming up for others as well. Two of Wands, that's coming up a lot. Ooh, we got the Seven of Wands, or pardon me, the Six, and we have the Fool card. Coming in next, you have the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Seven of Cups and the Hermit. Coming in at the end of the week, you've got the Queen of Swords, you've got the Seven of Wands, and your final card is that of the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right, your download message in the energy this week is take time to heal. So some of you could be going through something emotional or physical. Maybe you've gone through some sort of medical procedure and it's time to recuperate. Take all the time you need if this is the case for some of you. You could be healing through an emotional situation, something that's left you disappointed and unhappy or even heartbroken. Take time, okay? Don't rush out there and try to put a Band-Aid on it. You need to take time to heal through it. The Renewal card comes in, and as you're healing, you could be doing that. This is your life and or career card, and it says you need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Yeah, there you go. Take time to heal, right? Challenges ahead require you to have faith and a breakthrough. So yeah, you're definitely going through something here, Sagittarius. It requires you to take time, close the door, shut all that noise behind you, and nurture your needs. Okay, it's important that you do that. Rejuvenate, recharge, to refocus. The Four of Pentacles comes in, the Page of Pentacles comes in, and the Knight of Pentacles comes in. I'm making mindful decisions here, going slow. He is the slowest moving knight in the deck. He doesn't go charging in to add anything at, breakneck speed. He doesn't set himself up for a trip, a fall, and failure. Okay? He plans his moves to the T. So crossing your T's, dotting your I's, getting your ducks in a row, being prepared is what this is all about, and not being in a big hurry. Okay, and that's what's going to bring you to the success or to your goal you're reaching for. The Page of Pentacles is good news about money. Pages always bring us messages, but this particular one has to do with the material part of our lives. You could be hearing good news about finances, but you could also be the one that's creating that for yourself, taking a new form of study, being able to amp up your website or your resume so that you're getting noticed and you will be rewarded for what you've done. Coming in next, you have the Four of Pentacles, holding on. Okay, this is a card of holding on. I often look at it, because it is Pentacles, I often look at it when it comes to your career or money. Being mindful of your spending, not going out and doing any ridiculous spending or emotional spending or buying any big ticket items at this time. Remember, we're still in Mercury retrograde, so be mindful of that. Think about the full moon coming in as well. So this card says you're going to be mindful. You're not going to go out there. You're going to be mindful and hold on and not do any ridiculous spending. You could be saving for something too, very important. Coming in with your focus part of the reading, which is your career and money card, you've got the Candle. And it says ambition, taking action, hustle, manifest, and money. Your career could involve management, high rank, visibility, and athletic. I think that some of you are out there really trying to establish yourselves, and you're working very hard at your goals, and you're going to get recognition for that. You're ambitious, you're going after what you want, and you're actually to the point where you're going to really hustle to do this. You're manifesting money here, but you're also taking action to make it happen. Okay, so some of you could be getting a promotion. Some of you might be going out on your own to be your own boss and entrepreneur. And you're getting visibility. You're getting recognized for who you are. Beautiful. Coming in next with that, you have the Devil, you have the Seven of Swords, and you have the Page of Wands. So getting rid of things that no longer serve you, making healthy and wise choices, not allowing anything to hold you back anymore. And it could have been this Seven of Swords energy. Often we call this a liar, the cheater, the thief, somebody who is not who they portray to be. They're only out for their own personal selfish agenda. Could be somebody who's been pretending to be your best friend, and really in reality they're not. But you'll see through it. You're gonna get rid of them. You're gonna step aside and say, "Hey, I'm out of here. This isn't my journey anymore." And you're not going to put up with any dishonesty, any toxic energy, relationships, unfulfilling events, unfulfilling projects or jobs either. This is a card of making healthy and wise decisions, letting go of what's held you back, and it might have been the energy of the Seven of Swords. The Page of Wands says there's new opportunities because you're able now to think clearly. Okay, you're getting rid of all that energy. You're able to think clearly now and go after something new, being able and excited about it. Pages are the beginnings, and they bring us these wonderful little messages. And this one says you're going to take action and you're going in a new direction, going after what you want. Now, in the center position, your help, hurdle, or your challenge, you've got this card that says new business. It says new business, opportunity to develop growth. So this could be what you're doing here. You're ambitious, you're taking action, you're going after what you want, you're going through a renewal, and it's time to take charge. This could happen within the next 2 years where you will find yourself quite established, some of you. You're taking that leap of faith. You got the Fool, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Wands. You're still you might be a little bit at, should I go? Should I stay? Should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? You might be speaking to somebody else who you want to discuss this with and partner up with them. You're looking at your future wisely and trying to make these decisions. Do I open the business? Do I not? But I do see you doing that. You could be planning a trip too for business. You might be dealing with people on an international level, probably virtually, but you may be. Yeah. The Fool comes in and says you're ready to launch. You're ready to take that leap of faith, but you're not quite there yet. Okay, you're still gathering up all your information and trying to cross your T's and dot your I's. Once you do, you're going to take that leap. But you could be preparing for a soft launch towards something exciting. The Six of Wands says you better take a bow because you deserve the recognition you're going to get. Yeah, you've worked hard for this. You could be receiving an award, a diploma, a trophy of some sort, but you're definitely getting recognized. You're getting that attaboy, attagirl pat on the back. I would take a bow if I were you. Some of you Sagittarius have worked hard to get to this point. You deserve this recognition. Coming in next, your messages from Spirit and your guides, and this is your full moon in Leo. So don't let pride get in your way, okay? If there's something that, maybe there has been, some unresolved issues with somebody, don't be afraid to be the first one to say you're sorry. Don't let pride get in your way because you could be missing out on an opportunity. But remember, don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion. This is about where you have to step back and be a little more understanding, compassionate, maybe even forgiving and patient. Coming in with that, you have the Hermit, you have the Seven of Cups, and you have the Two of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups is that feeling of almost feeling a little bit overwhelmed. You've got all these choices and decisions to make, and it's like, which do I do? Which do I take? Take your time. First of all, think about what's going to bring you to your greater benefit, and also what's going to last the test of time. I always say with this card, everything that glitters isn't gold, and if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Be mindful and take your time. You'll make the right decision then. The Hermit says you've had a lot of time to do some self-reflection and sit on your own and think about your future. You may have even put yourself in the company of those who are where you want to be and getting guidance and mentorship from them. That's what's going to guide you on your path to see the light, and also what you're learning you're going to take out there to light the path for others. The Two of Pentacles, yes, juggling. You could be juggling your work life with your personal life. You could be juggling money around in your bank account. You could be really multitasking at this time, but it's a card of balance. and taking yourself to center as well. You could be subjected to 2 offers, options, decisions, and choices to make. I wouldn't get stressed out about it. If you take your time, you'll make the right one. Coming in at the end of the week, your angel card number is 2323. Yeah. Endless cycles. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetition, patterns, and transportation. You may find yourself repeatedly resisting certain truths, leading to feelings of exhaustion and limitations. It's time to decide to live authentically for you, yourself, embracing your passion. By making this change, the world around you will begin to follow suit, breaking the cycle and fostering transformation. Yeah, take your time. Remember, I said to you all through this, we've been getting cards that say, don't rush in. You know, you had the Knight of Pentacles. You've got, making mindful decisions and choices here, reflecting, letting go of things that don't serve you. This is you're breaking a cycle, all for the better for you. You've got the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Wands is that card of standing your ground, looking at, any opposing energy in the face. This is a card that says, you deserve to stand up for yourself. So this is a card that says, don't back down. Stand your ground, okay? No is a full sentence, and if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. The King of Pentacles is you landing on your feet, no matter what, having the confidence to go through any new doors of opportunity because you know you've got what it takes and Spirit's got your back. This card says I wouldn't worry too much about money. I would step out and go after those goals that you're seeking. You could be dealing with somebody who is there to guide you through a process. Maybe you're dealing with financial institutions as well. The Queen of Swords comes in, and this is about making wise and mindful choices and decisions to let go of what no longer serves us, right? She does that. She wipes her hands clean and she says, I'm out of here. Don't, she shuts the door to her past and she moves forward. She's on a new journey. This is all about you stepping into your independence and doing this on your own, okay? Being strong. Letting go of things that no longer serve you, taking time to heal through those things, but you're out of there. You're going in a new direction, creating a new cycle and a new beginning for yourself. And it could be beautiful. Well, my beautiful Sagittarius, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius.